Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Poser and today we will be doing a comparison with the bootlegs of the first Spider-Man movie, the Green Goblin and the Superposable Spider-Man. And we will be comparing them against the original figures. I got one here and I have another one there. So, let's first start with the Spider-Man. And here we have them both in box. Just let's start with the original one because this is so much better. As you can see, the 2002 box art. I love everything about this box. Like, it just looks so nostalgic to me. You can see what it comes with. You can also read what it comes with. Superposable, like hell yeah it is. You can see in the eyes the Green Goblin, always a good thing. And the back of the box, you can see everything it comes with, what you can do with it and where to hang it, and you can also see all the other figures from the line. And yeah, this box is just pure nostalgic. If you're a Raimi fan, this box is just so good. Personally, my second favorite box, the first favorite box is like the Spider-Man 3 limited edition line. Those boxes are just the best, but let's now get into the bootleg. And I have to say, well, like, what the fuck is this? Like, you see comic logo, comic front, and then out of nowhere you see like a Spider-Man poster. It's copied like the side of this one, but this one is like 3D sort of. It stands out more than this one. This one is just shit. The box is all destroyed up because you know how Aliexpress is. And if you think that this looks familiar, well, if you've seen Stillfigureitout's video about the other versions, if I can show the back of the box, he did a review of these three, and they are so bad. I do the review of the Superposable and the Green Goblin. But yeah, the boxes are just shit. It's just so flimsy, like, here, it doesn't even stick in. But let's crack them open and see how the figures actually are. And here you have the two figures out of box, and I just have to say, this guy is so bad. When I took him out of the box, it just broke his arm. I just put it in, but just don't get this guy, never, just don't. We're gonna first start off with the bases. Here we have the bootleg base. It looks alright. You can use this like for display. This is fine. It's looking alright, not that bad looking because it's just copied this one, but there's less details. But still doesn't look bad. You can see the hole where you can hang it on the wall, and yeah, it's just a base. the gimmick on this base is like you well, spin this. Well, first grab this, and you got like the rope. You can hang them on and just rope it up. That's basically it. Very boring. Now let's get into the good base. Here we have him. Look how much better this looks than the original version. Like, can you see the difference? Like, what the what? Just get out. This guy looks phenomenal. This guy you can use in many displays. It's just cool, amazing. It's just amazing looking. Like, you just pull the string, push the button, and goes up. It also comes with this for a shelf. Like, you put the shelf here and then just twist it to get it stuck in there. And this also has a hole on the back. It has a hole on the back. You can just slide it together into a big piece. If you don't want to hang it on the wall, you can just put it on the shelf. That's basically it for the bases. Now let's get into the figures. Let's first start off with the good one. As you can see, painting and sculpting on this guy is just phenomenal. I just love it. It's still a good figure to this day. Many people still like this one more than the new Hasbro version. Let's not get in that stuff. Like, if you want to fight about it, just fight about it. It's just better in my opinion. Yeah, It looks amazing. Nice paint, nice sculpting, like nice everything. Articulation on this guy is also so damn good. I'll just move this one out of the picture for now. And let's get into articulation. Like the head can rotate, full 360, can look up that much, can look down, look out that much. It has 2 swivels on the neck, so it can do many different poses. You can also pull it and then just roll right back. The arm can go out so much, not that much, like it could be better. The arms can just do full 360 around. It has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow. It has a lower arm swivel and up and down at the wrist. And he has finger articulation for twip poses and just flat palm. He has a diaphragm joint, like no front and no back crunch, just nothing really. You can just, also really hard to do, but it can swivel there. It has a waist swivel. The feet can go so much up, so much back. He has a thigh swivel, like a full 360. Double jointed knees. He has a boot swivel. Just love to see boot swivels. Full 360. Up and down at the feet. And as you can see, toe articulation, like up and down. This guy is just a very good figure still. And now get into his disabled twin brother. Emotional damage. We have him. He just went fucking Anakin mode. No hand. Well, basically no fucking arm. But if you just get this guy for standing stupid and stuff, it's good, I think, but so not worth it. I got this for like €4, and it's still not worth it. It's just really, really bad. As you can see, painting and sculpting are just the same because they just ripped it off of the good one. And articulation is also very bad. So let's get into articulation then. The head can go side to side. One thing I just want to say, it has better paint job than a fucking 3-pack from Hasbro. And this is just €4. I just had to say this has a better paint job than the fucking Hasbro version. Okay, back to articulation. The head can go spin full 360, like no up, no down. He has no diaphragm joint. His arm can go full 360, so much up, more up, and like less down. Single jointed elbow, like come on. And that's basically it for the arm. No finger articulation, no up and down at the wrist, and no swivel. Also, no waist swivel. The feet can go feet can go so much up, decent amount, so much back, like you can just see right through it. Like, come on, you can see it just should have a like thigh swivel if it wants to focus. Hello. Okay, you can see the cut right there, but there's nothing. Single jointed knees, and that's it. No foot articulation, nothing. It's just a fucking shit ass figure. It's also broke. It's just horrible. Just don't get this guy. If you want to get a Spider-Man from the first movie, get this one. And now let's get into the Green Goblin. And let's now get into figure like everyone wants to see. It's the Green Goblin from the first movie. And just a small spoiler, this guy is worse than the Hasbro version. You know how much I hate the Hasbro version. This one just takes the cake. There's just no hate. It's just pure, just put it on fire and let it burn and stuff. But about the box, same thing. Nostalgic, looks shit. Nostalgic, looks shit. And well, the back of the box is exactly the same of the first one. There's no difference. And well, yeah, of the box, this guy is a winner. Like, look how good this looks. Just the best. Okay, let's crack them open and see how they actually are. Well, we don't know how good this one is, but let's see how this one is gonna go against the original. Let's begin. And here we have them both out of the box, and I have to say, it's like I'm making a comparison video about the 6-inch versus a like 5-inch Green Goblin figure. Even though the 5-inch from Hasbro is much better than this one. Okay, well, for the difference, you can see the glider is mostly the same, but fairly different than this one. And the paint is weird and stuff. Like, this one is just full on Hasbro plain green, and this one is beautiful toy based green. But let's first get into the good one. Well, let's first talk about the gliders. Like, the glider just looks beautiful. There's articulation, it can go up and down. And yeah, before I can keep saying it in the comments, it comes with the base. But I have that base in my display, because I have 2 of this guy. But yeah, the glider just looks perfect. So good. Fairly good paint. It's just a glider that is so much better than this one. But I have to say, if I want to look, this glider ain't that bad. You can use it like in a Goblin later page, like on the wall, like in the 3rd movie. It's not that bad of a glider. The paint is decent enough. Like, if you can give it some wear and tear and some customization, this guy can be so good. And yeah, as you can see, they just basically took this one, made it worse, and came out with this. Yeah, not too bad of a glider. Now I want to test something from the toy biz. Like, if you have this guy, only this guy and no glider, maybe this is great. It fits. I'm actually surprised. Like, if you have this guy, you can buy this guy for like $5 with the glider, I'd say do it. Like, if you have this guy with no glider, it's just a fairly good alternative for not having no glider. And it looks fairly good. It looks fucking cool, not gonna lie. But yeah, those are the gliders. Let's now get into the figure. And here we have Mr. Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin. Well, yeah, you know how I think about this guy. He's my favorite Spidey villain from the trilogy. And well, mostly it's a good figure. Like, it has some articulation, like diaphragm joint here, that's useless, but still. I can't wait for the new Hasbro one and the SH Figure Wars one, but I really hope either of those 2 companies gonna make a classic trilogy Green Goblin like this one, like, because this is my Green Goblin. This is, when I hear Green Goblin, this is what I see. Okay, it's a good figure. Like, you can remove the mask and you can see a very good, very good head like Willem Dafoe, and it's a bit small, but it does the job. Yeah. It's a very good figure. Now, let's talk about articulation. The articulation of this guy he has like rotation at the head, like almost no up down, but you can see that. And you can put the head like this, so it can look up. But yeah, 360 at the arms, can go so much up. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbow. He has a lower arm rotation, up and down at the wrist, and finger articulation. Very, very good. He has a diaphragm joint. Useless, because it cannot go up, no back. He has a waist swivel. As you can see, a waist swivel. The feet can go so much up. So much, well, basically no back. He has a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, up and down at the feet, little bit ankle pivot, like a really little bit, and a toe articulation. Like, who doesn't love a goblin with toe articulation? Like, this guy is good. Get this guy for 30 bucks, it's still worth it. Now get into this piece of shit. Alright. It's just bad. It has the same gimmick as the original one. You can remove the mask and you can see a very bad version of the head sculpt. Like, come on. What is it? He's seen something he should not have seen. Like, he's seen something and he's just afraid to go out. You see the Black Suit Spider-Man probably. But yeah, for size, look how small the original are. Like 5-inch. Like, what the fuck? They copied that, the original one, and just made it smaller. Like, what the fuck? Even took out articulation. Like, you can see he should have articulation right there. And there, he just does have it. Well, let's get into the articulation. The head can go side to side. Let's just put this mask on because I don't want to see its ugly ass face. The hand can go up and down. Single jointed elbow. That's all for the arms. Well, full G60 at the arm. The legs can go so much up, so much back. Single jointed knee, and that's it. And this guy is going after the review with his fellow soldier, just going into the fucking trash can. But I want to try something. Like, everybody knows the new Goblin, right? I want to see if he fits on this glider. I really hope so. Let me try that. Well, after fiddling for this guy for like 5 minutes, you cannot get this guy on. Like, you can get him almost on, like, it backs in for a bit, but it just falls off. Like, this glider is pretty good, in my opinion. Like, if you have it for the Goblin, like, it just steps in fairly easy, and it looks cool. So get this. Well, only thing I can say good thing about the figure is the glider. The glider is the only good thing. But if you have, if you just have this guy and you have no glider, try to get this glider for like $5. It's a good glider in my opinion. Something else. Like, how many times are you gonna see, like, on eBay, like, just figure like this? No mask, no glider, just like this. Well, we now have a solution. Get this glider from the bootleg. Just forget about this figure and get the mask. The mask just fits perfectly on his head. It's a bit darker, but it fits. And you just put it on the glider, and now you have a complete sort of Green Goblin. It's a good alternative. If you just can get this guy for $5, get the other guy for $5, and well, tada! You just have a Green Goblin, and it looks fucking good in my opinion. If you can get him like with this glider, it's so much better. But this is a good alternative. And this is the end of the review. I really hope you liked this video, and I'm trying to make some more videos in the week. I didn't upload for 3 months, but I'm trying to get some more reviews done. Don't count me on that, but I'm trying. And yeah, try to avoid these guys, just get them out of here, and get these guys. Only thing, get this guy if you can. If you get this guy without the glider, without the mask, and you get this guy, this mask fits on the original one, and the glider fits perfectly on the original one. That's everything I wanted to say in this review. I hope you like it. Leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.